Hi besties! Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Marina. I'm a certified lash tech based in Toronto, Canada, and I like making lashing videos. Today, as you can see, I'm trying a new approach again, where I'm actually going to be filming myself speaking because I feel like maybe it's a little bit more engaging, and also I like to be on camera. That's why I have a YouTube channel, and before I found my niche, I was kind of like, I kind of miss being on, show face, and I did my makeup, so I'm feeling cute, but I just wanted to say that this is kind of the new approach that I'm going to be taking with it, and hopefully it's a little bit more engaging. And so before I start all my videos, I always say everything that I'm sharing with you guys in terms of tips, tricks, and methods are subjective to what I like. In no way, shape, or form am I saying is this the only way. There are definitely different methods out there. I just want to provide an avenue for you guys to be able to learn and try new things out. You guys will obviously know that you have to get certified to be a lash tech, but along your journey, you'll find what's best for you. So getting into this set today, guys, we have a mega volume set that doesn't actually look mega volume, and I'll explain a little bit later. But first, I kind of want to talk about the mapping. So this is a doll eye style, meaning that the longest length is in the middle of the eyes, really opening that eye up, and great for people with rounder eyes. And she specifically wanted this. So we have 9mm D-curl on the outer corners to give that nice lift. Then we're gonna go 10mm C-curl going next. And then we're gonna have an 11mm C-curl next after that. Then it goes 12mm C-curl. And then we're gonna go a little bit of a 13mm C-curl, not too many fans there. And then we're gonna hop into the 14mm C-curl. And the reason I said the little bit for the C-curl 13mm is because I like to always kind of give a nice emphasis on the look that I'm doing. So whether it's a cat eye or a doll eye, the length that is next to the highest length or the highest point of the eye, I don't put too many fans, because I like to have a dramatic change in lengths, if that makes sense. It's just to give more drama to the look. And if you guys are confused by that, just please ask me to reiterate it in the comments, and I will. And so yeah, we're using 0.03 fans because, again, this is a mega volume. Mega volume always goes for 0.03, so you can make wider fans and more hairs without damaging the lash, and for it to be full as possible. Then we have lengths 9 to 14 as you've seen, and because it is a doll eye, the mapping will be the exact same on the other side. It's up to you if you want to go a little lower in size in the inner corner. Sometimes I do. So what I mean by this is that maybe I'll have like an 8mm in the very inner corner, and the very outer corner for the doll eye will be like a 9mm. And that's only because, like, some people, their inner corner lashes are very delicate, so I try to be as careful as possible. Also, if I'm looking a lot to the side, it's just because I'm looking at my camera as my computer as I'm speaking to the camera. And so we are talking about this mega volume set here and why it may not look as full as my other mega volume sets. Now, this is really important to talk about because this has a lot to do with what clients want, and then have us as the lash techs having to communicate properly what they can actually get. Do you know what I mean? Because, like I said in my previous videos, not all eyelashes are the same. Unfortunately, some people, like myself, have very short, small, skinny lashes that are very delicate and not as thick and not as dense as some people. So my mega volume set will look very different from my other friend who has very curly, thick, and multiple layers of natural lashes. Because when you have those multiple layers, then you can keep adding on fans, and it just looks so much more full, and you get that really big mega volume kind of look and effect that they are wanting. But like I said, everyone's different. So for this client, I actually had to communicate to her that, although you want mega volume fans, or not fans, but the mega volume set, at the day of the appointment, I'm gonna kind of like analyze the lashes just to see maybe how strong they are. And if I feel like it can't hold a lot of lashes, I'll just let them know that it might not come out looking as mega as I wanted it to. But she already knew that because she already has lashes, so lash extensions before. I don't think that she gets them all the time, but she was saying how she has very short lashes, they're very sparse, and she doesn't know how like long she can go. I'm pretty sure if she could go as long as possible, she would have, but she knows her own natural lashes. So it was really easy for me to communicate with her because she knew what she wanted. But yeah, I had to go longest 14 millimeters. I think honestly that was the longest it could go. Her eyelashes were fairly delicate and very thin, and the last thing I would want to do is to ruin her natural eyelashes. Like honestly guys, I've had clients come in from other lash artists and their little lashes are like stubs. Literal stubs. And so I was like, okay, that's like, we can't. Like that's so bad. Like the fact that some artists put so many eyelash extensions on one eyelash on natural lash that it becomes like a little stub means that the natural lash broke in half because it was just way too heavy. Now mind you, sometimes I'd still make that mistake and I just had to kind of rework it for the refill. So if I see that I have some natural lashes that are broken, I take note of, okay, like what did I do wrong? And I just learn from it. So, you know, if you guys find these mistakes, remember it's a learning process, and the lashes will eventually grow back. As long as you're not like fully fucking up their lashes, you'll be totally fine. But you know, always be careful and be wary of the natural lashes because we don't want to feed into the stigma of the lash industry ruining our eyelashes. Usually that only happens because your tech doesn't know what they're doing, or your client picks at their lashes a lot. If they're in like really extreme weather, sometimes they can rip off. So there's other aspects into why lashes could break, but that's just something to keep in mind, and why this this mega volume look looks more like a volume look. So I mean, that's just something that you're gonna have to kind of play around with and get used to. But that's basically about it for this set. There's not too much going on here. You can see that it was a full set, so it took a long time, about like 3 hours I would say. For every mega volume look, it usually takes me about that long, just because it's really full and it's kind of hard to isolate. But as you can see, I am having pretty okay time isolating because her lashes were kind of like spread apart. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in the second portion of this video, which is the story time, because I love those, and also like any controversies or current news I like to talk about on here, just to keep it engaging and keep it fun. And you know, like, yeah, sure, I'm a lash extension channel, but I also want to show you guys kind of my personality and also kind of have some fun while doing these videos because I do find them fun. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next part. All right, so we are going to get into the second part of the video, which I love so much, and you know, I like to have fun with it. So we're gonna go in and I'm gonna have them on my phone here. And like I said before, I was like linking the articles in the description box where I said I was going to, and I never did it. But I just want you guys to know that none of these stories are mine, okay? Like these are all like from online. This one is from Refinery. Look, I'm just gonna show y'all. So I'm not trying to steal content. This is like fully just me sharing stories from these websites. So I'm gonna just, you know, play it off and just have fun with it. All right, so this one, we are gonna be reading some beauty horror stories, like fail, I guess, kind of stories. And they're just like on this, like that, yeah. And then below it is the little story, the little blurb. So I'll read a few of them. This one is called, "Somehow I Managed to Get Eyeliner Coming Out of My Nose." Okay. Don't know how that happens. Y'all gotta really be bad with eyeliner in order for this to happen. "A few years ago, I was using liquid eyeliner and the little applicator was dripping with product. I begin to apply it when a huge ass firework goes off pretty much outside of my window out of the blue. I jump and jab the applicator into my eyeball full of stinging black liquid. I screamed. I already don't like this. I don't like where this is going. After rolling around on the floor in pain for a minute or two, I looked in the mirror. My poor eye was glowing red for 2 days, and somehow I managed to get eyeliner coming out of my nose. And this is from a Reddit user named Family Gore Trait. That, I don't know if these are supposed to be funny, but that was not funny. That was literally disgusting. Okay, and we're going on to the next one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rate these. That one's like a 9 out of 10 if we're on the gross scale. Funny, 1 out of 10. When I woke up, I could barely open my right eye. Oh, okay. Are we talking infection? Let's see. This is going to horrify you guys, but back in high school, I used to wet my eyeshadow sponges with my mouth when putting makeup on. Every damn day. My senior year, I got... Sorry, guys. Sometimes when I read, it's like really bad. Sorry. My senior year, I got to compete at nationals for forensics in Las Vegas and got the worst eye infection in the world, somewhere between getting off the plane and my morning there. I remember my eye itching really bad before I went to bed, bracket, with my makeup still on, mind you, bracket, end bracket. And when I woke up, I could barely open my right eye. It was swollen shut and leaking, and the skin around my eye was red and flaky. The infection eventually spread to my other eye the next day, even with some antibiotics in me because I went to the hospital when I woke up that morning. I had to do this entire competition with my eyes swollen shut, and they stayed that way for the entire week I was there. My skin didn't heal around my eyes for months, so I went makeup free for quite some time. Guess who's super anal about cleaning her makeup and brushes? This girl. This Reddit user is named Heimerdinger. I hope I said that right. Well, that was quite disturbing. Okay. I think these are just like horror stories because that's really gross. Also, like, girl, what are you doing? You know, when I was little, I knew this girl who used to take her makeup brushes. Let's say like it was like a blush brush. She'd take it, and to clean it, she would rub it into the carpet. Yeah. So when I would go over to her place, mind you, her room was disgusting. It was disgusting. There would be like foundation circles like around her mirror because she would just go like this. Like, isn't that, I don't know. That I'm not trying to be judgmental, but like, excuse me, that's kind of gross. Same vibe with this story. I don't know. It's just kind of fucking kind of gross. I don't know. Like, even when I was like 13, I would never be like, you know what? Let me use my spit. Let me use my spit to, like, you know, it just, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna read one more. I was never so grateful for having to wear glasses. Almost 40 years ago, I actually did yank out most of my eyelashes on my right eye using an eyelash curler. Ooh, I've heard this one before. Everyone came out but a few strays in the corner. Oh, everyone. Girl, I read that so weird. Every one of them, so I think she's talking about her lashes, came out but a few strays in the corner. It was my first week in high school. I was never so grateful for having to wear glasses, which did camouflage the problem somewhat. I'm sure I made up some stupid story for how I lost them, but I don't remember what it was. I didn't buy another eyelash curler until around 5 years ago or so. And that was from another Reddit user named P_Grammicus. Well, that, my friends, concludes our messed up stories. That was horrifying. Maybe I kind of like these ones though. They're a little exciting. They kind of make me cringe. And I like cringing a little bit because it's entertaining when it's like that. So anyway, guys, well, that concludes today's video. I'm really liking this, you know, I really like this connection here. So I'm probably going to continue doing this kind of formatting. Hopefully it's a little bit more engaging. Again, if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If it was helpful in any way or entertaining or you just liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I post every Sunday around 6:15. Thank you guys so much. I said that I was going to do a 1,000 subscriber video, never got around to it because I wanted to do a drunk lash with me, but I guess that's just going to have to be like a random video one day because I need to find a day where I can drink and then film and not feel like shit the next day. You know what I mean? Your girl doesn't want to be hungover, so that's just what it is. That's just what it is, and that's why I've never gone around to it. So I'm just gonna put that out there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the video. If you are interested in what this set looked like, please stay tuned for the very end and you will see a little slow-mo of the finished set. Bye, guys.